Alia, thank you so much for giving me time. Firstly, your poster looks very exciting.
Thank you.
So tell me, I knew Shahid a few days ago and he told me he was really interested in you being a part of this film and he sent you this film and you really loved it. What was it about this film dance film that while reading you thought that clicked with you?
I think firstly what clicked with me was the content. I felt like the story and the script and the plot of the film was very relevant to today's time. Actually, in all these years, it's been very, very relevant. And after I'm surprised that nobody's made an issue on the issue of drug abuse and substance abuse till now. So that number one. Number two, the fact that the character was so different from anything that I've played. I was meant to play a Bihari migrant in the film, and anybody even probably think about that, put me and Bihari migrant in the same sentence, would be like, no, that's not possible. And I think the idea of that made me want to explore it even more.
But any apprehensions just to play a Bihari migrant? Did you think that you should stick to something or you should experiment something like that?
See, I was nervous because I was like, how will people accept me like that? I don't know how I'll really pull off the dialect, the way, the accent, the body language. But that nervousness is actually what also drove me to want to even achieve and kind of attack that part even more.
Right. There's all kinds of when people make films on such subject, they either make it, there's either a message out there that don't do this, or something just show you that this is the problem. Some films are preachy and just say, no, this is bad for you. Where does this stand?
Definitely not preachy. I think what I like most about this film is 4 different perspectives. And which is why it's not saying that, oh, drugs is this, drugs is that. See, it's a known fact. Nobody is going to hear today say drugs is good. That we all know. There's still a reason why people do it. So rather than telling you what to do and what not to do, if you show a perspective of somebody who's an addict, somebody who's a victim and by default an addict, somebody who is a reason and force behind saving addiction, and somebody who is by default a victim of addiction. So again, it's 4 different perspectives.
So what are you doing? Why is the one taking drugs?
I am definitely a victim of it. So there is some substance abuse involved. Why, how, when, what the film is.
Right, obviously. But how is it to pull off a role like that for someone who's not done all this kind of stuff?
I'm aware what it feels like to be on a higher state. I know not because of drugs, but I have had other, you have a drink once in a while and you know how that feels. I'm not a drinker or anything like that because I am working every time, but it's not like I have not indulged in it. So I know what it feels like, but I also have interacted with a lot of people who have done more substances, and also I watch a lot of documentaries and a lot of films based on that.
Even if a friend of yours tells you, or someone you know tells you, how it's difficult to act in front of camera, right?
It is difficult, but actors are imitators. If we just imitate behavior or a state of mind, so if we're imitating being happy, actually we're not happy at that moment, but we know what being happy feels like. We know there's laughter, we know there's a smile, we know the eyes squint, so we do that. You're basically just having to imitate it.
Is it someone you know, or is it a mix of people that you know?
It's a mixture of, I see the thing is, the substance that my character is on in the film is heroin. I don't know of anybody who's ever done heroin in my life. Thank you. But I did do research. So, like documentaries that I was watching were really very, very real documentaries. One that was Leonardo DiCaprio film actually that I saw. You've seen Breaking Bad, there's a reference to heroin and crap on that.
What was the reaction when you saw this first look? What was your reaction?
Shahid?
Yeah.
When I first saw Shahid face to face in Tony's avatar, I was like, I took 5 steps back and I was like, Shahid, when I hug him, I'm like, no, what's happening? This is not you, who are you?
Is there one thing that, so for example, if you get one name of when nobody recognizes you, so what are the things that you go and do?
In Bombay?
Yeah.
I don't know, probably go to like a cafe or a restaurant or something that I have not been to. Like I go to restaurants, but I go to only these 5-star hotels. Sometimes I want to go to like eat chaat on the road. Yeah, I do. Sometimes I do.
Okay. At this stage of your career, are you happy with the kind of roles you offer?
Very.
Because filmmakers do tell us that they keep you in mind while writing that.
I do. I am very, very happy with it. And I'm very, very grateful and very, very privileged to be in this position where I can, many directors, so many lovely directors.
Right. Do you get time to go watch movies? Do you go to the theaters? Do you say anything that you saw that you like?
This year I have not been to the theater to watch movies. And then yes, I went to see Jungle
Yeah.
with my mom and my sister. Yeah. I make time to
Right.
see movies, not maybe not in the theater all the time, but eventually I do catch up with it.
Eventually you do that. Okay. What does Alia use social media for? Do you use it to interact with your fans? Do you interact with
Yes. I don't to interact, use it to interact. I use it for information, to be more aware of what is happening. I don't read the newspaper, but I read social media through the news channels or things so I can find out stuff. Yeah, and I use it to take pictures and.
Yeah, we see your pictures. You're a cat lover, right?
I had 2 cats. Yeah.
2 cats. Okay, nice. Okay, I want to quickly know, since we thought we'd play this quick game and just we name your posters, images is better than one word. Starting with Shani. Gabru. Siddharth.
Sensitive.
Varun.
Energetic.
That's what it is. Pawan.
Sensible.
Right, Shahrukh.
Magic.
Yeah. This is different working.
Yeah.
Everybody says it's different.
Magic. It's lovely. I mean, he's Shah Rukh Khan. There's nothing to say about what he is, but I think I really admire him more as an actor now because just after observing his process.
Right. Before we wrap this up, can we do a dub smash?
For sure.
Cool. So your famous Bihari line, which I saw at the music launch, that's where it was, or the trailer launch?
Can't you read?
No, it's your line only, but I will react to it.
तक हम राह भूल के आए हैं हमार सुनबा ना तो गड़ियां फाट जाई